Good morning, peeps. Jenny Clouston here. The sun is very slow this morning to come out. That's okay. What to do? I'm all over the shop today a little bit, but we'll get there. Here it comes. Here that sun comes. All right. So what I think, let's just go through this and have a look. What's in here? There's my needles. I've got everything I need there. Oh, I know what I was doing. Okay, I know what I was doing. I was hand piecing this. I'm trying to, remember, I don't know, I found this box of little tiny squares of these Japanese yarn dyed fabrics, and I pieced them together one night while I was watching rugby. And then I did a little red one, and then the pieces are the squares are getting bigger, and then I found some black. So there comes the sun. So what I'm going to do quickly is just maybe finish this one to get to a stage. Yeah, I'll do some hand piecing today, I reckon. When I'm hand piecing, I actually use a different kind of a smaller, shorter needle. When it's still a milliner's, but it's very, 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 very fine. It still kind of looks like a milliner's needle, but this is a Japanese one, and it is. Can I say that it is just beautiful to work with? But it's very, very fine. And now, as I said previously when I was doing English paper piecing, if you're not lucky enough to have one of these, this was gifted to me to hold your spools, so they don't run away with you. Just simply get a little glass jar and pop your cotton in there, and then you can pull it out, and she is not going to run away with you. Look how fine. Oh, I threaded it. Woohoo. So what's everybody doing with their lives? Lovely Jane is still away. And yesterday I had another great day. There's a wildflower festival on the Sunshine Coast every year, and I went on a wildflower walk with Dr. Sue Davies and two artists, and we went for a wander and in a reserve. And then let me just go and get my roller. Hold on a minute, I'll be back soon. What was I saying? Oh yes. And so we went for a lovely walk, and then we did some nature sketching. It was just great. It was so much fun. Yeah, it's a little roller that I just use to sort my little seams out if I'm stitching outside or not near an iron. Which side shall I put this on? Either side. As I said, the needle that I'm using is it's a very fine, thin kind of milliner's, but it's very, very strong, so that it can take me bending the sort of fabric backwards and forwards to stitch. Isn't that beautiful? Anyway, so that was lovely, so great. And then afterwards, it was organized by the Caloundra art gallery. And then I got an email afterwards to say that there's a bunch of women who were at the walk who want to meet informally once a month at the park we went, at the reserve we went, to sort of do some nature sketching. How good is that? Because it's very strange. I really miss just I miss just sitting and stitching or creating with people, not teaching, you know. I miss that a lot. And I used to belong to a lovely group in Noosa, and lovely Jane and I are thinking of going back there, because you know, I teach so much, but to just sit and just be with people and create is just so good. Oh no, guess have arrived. Anyway, it is what it is. I don't think we're going to get any sun today. Now I've got to be very careful of this needle. Got to put it safely where it belongs. Okay. Now, can I just really address this stabilizer? I got another message or question asked about the weight of my stabilizer. I really can't tell you what it is, the weight of it. Also, stabilizer is very different to interfacing. So interfacing is kind of like woven, and it's how can I say, it's like a bit of fabric, whereas stabilizer is, well, the stabilizer I use, have a look at it, it's kind of nylon-y and stretchy, and yeah, so I can't really help you. For any of those of you who have asked me about, I can't help you because I don't know what it's called or the weight of it or anything like that. I know that's terrible, but anyway. Black, creamy, reddish. I wonder what the next color is going to be. All right, now what I want to do now is, I found this in my little, you know, and I am working on, you know, the what's it, vintage sheets, and I'm left with these tiny little pieces of the sweetest fabric, and I just go, oh no, I can't just, you know, what am I going to do with these sweet little things? So I just picked two up out of the thing, and I'm going to stitch them together. Oh, I don't know what I'm going to do. Say this shape. I want to keep this very simple, peeps. I just don't think that's, well, my snippets have to be. Do I have to put another one in? Nope, I'm going to just keep it like that. Simple and fresh and small and sweet. Now I'm just going to try my hardest to very quickly anchor this down. Why is this needle hooking on stuff? I wonder if I should try and pin this. Because otherwise I might go a little bit skew. I mean, it's a snippet, isn't it? So I'll just fix it a little bit. Can you see how this needle is tugging as I'm pulling it through? You know why that is, don't you? The eye of the needle is too small. Oh, here comes that delicious sun. Oh dear, sorry, bumped it. That's a big horrible stitch, but I'm not going to unpick it. So I'm not going to unpick that one. I just went too quickly. Sorry, I'm just going to fuss here a little bit. Because I just want to pull out a little bit of these. Just to break the line a little bit. Oh no, I was having such a lovely morning. Let me just tell you people that I love the crows. You mustn't think that I don't. I seriously do. But I know, as I said in my previous video, some people don't. Oh, feel that sun. I went to the skin people a little while ago, and I laughed at him because the guy who was doing my, you know, I've got the all clear, but I go once a year, and he said to me, look, I can see that you spend a lot of time in the sun, but you're okay. And that's amazing, because I grew up in South Africa in the 50s and 60s, and we were always, you know, no sunscreen and, you know, blah blah blah. And then I came to Australia, and as you know, I spend a lot of time outdoors. Although when I'm sort of walking or swimming, I am out early in the morning, I suppose. Okay, there you go. This is a damask tablecloth, the one behind my foundation, my piece of background fabric is damask. It's got little dots on it, but as you can see, I have stabilized it. Okay, so that is done. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, let's start some embroidery happening here. What to do? Oh, let me see. If I start here, come up there, a little. Okay, nice and simple, nice and simple. Let me get my threads. All right, let us start doing some embroidery. Right, let's thread up. I need quite a thin needle because of this loose fabric. If I have a big needle, it's just going to tug and distort, so I'm going to try. Yeah, okay, so I want over here, I want a little kind of funny thing till there, okay? And all I'm going to do is, I just think, I'm going to just do a gewone stem stitch. Now I cleaned out my little, let me get it centered and focused, because when I get going, I sort of get carried away. I just felt that some of these needles that I work with outside were just starting to not be all that great. So just ordinary stem stitch to begin with. And I'm kind of feeling, because I was with those little delicate wildflowers, I'm going to make this quite delicate. but really watch my tension. Can you see how this thread is, oh, you can't really see it because I'm managing it. It's sort of twisting on me, and that's because I've threaded it with quite a small needle. It could have been way bigger, but only because I don't want to, I don't know, it's difficult to explain why I do it. There you go. That's nice, isn't it? All right, now I'm going to use a combination of silk ribbon and a thread to create these little doovies. All right. So there we go. Now, color-wise, ooh, my little basket's gonna fall over. Ooh. I kind of have to, don't I? I really have to go pink, sort of, do I? Because I'm keeping it pretty, aren't I? Am I? Ugh, I don't know. This is a variegated one. Shall I use that one? I think you're all nodding. Or do I go that one? Popping. Predictable. I think I'm going to go with this one. Oops. There you go. Now I want to manage this. See, it's a variegated one. You can go out there for a minute. It's variegated. So, where's my ort jar? Can you see it? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it and begin my stitching with the dark down, heading up to the light. I feel very far away today with this thing. Let's go there. Position myself. Okay, let's go. Now, what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to have very loose lazy daisies. Oh, I was going to put another thread in here at the same time, wasn't I? This wool is too thick, I think. Shall I try this and see what happens? Yep. Let me see. I think it's going to be a bit thick. Is this a bit better? This is the Chameleon thread, but I think she's going to be too poppy. Oh. I actually might try this one. Let's try the Chameleon number 8. Which is actually a 12, isn't it? As I always tell you over and over and over again. I need to staple this, but I don't have my little stapler here. Just put that in there for now. Oh, scissors. Do you know, I think it might rain. That's what I think. Okay. Let's see what happens. This might work, it might not work, but I'm going to see. Let's go. So I just want to have these, I think they would start from about here, wouldn't they? Let's have a look. Pull through. And I want to do just lazy daisies. Remember, I'm just doing, and I'm wanting to keep this kind of loopy in more ways than one. I don't think this is going to work. Let's have a look. Yeah, so what's going to happen is all the time that is, Shall I continue? I sounded just like a little brush turkey when I went, ooh. So I'm using a 2mm silk ribbon and a Chameleon thread, which is equivalent, it's a Chameleon pearl number 8, but it's equivalent to a pearl number 12. And I'm just not pulling this thread tightly. And yes, I am fussing terribly with it because I want it to look loose. Okay, so what happened was, it basically was driving me nuts. So I just, you know, it's about enjoyment, isn't it? So instead of having 2 needles, 2 threads, the pearl and the silk ribbon, I'm just simply going to do one at a time and then see what happens, because it just was not working. So this also might not work, but I just didn't want it to be you know, hard. Let me go this way. Oh, there we go. That's a bit better. We're going a little bit lighter now. Where's that thread now? I lost it. I might just keep this threaded up on another needle. Oh, this is a horrible big needle, peeps. Ugh. Well, I'm glad I've got the time to sit here today, because this is taking me for absolute forever. But how sweet is it looking? I'm loving this. Let's bomb her out over here. I'm also not pulling my threads too tight. I'm kind of letting it all evolve. Oh, it's like a little shadow. What do you think, peeps? Oh, man. This is so nice when you can just sort of go into something. I'm going to end this off here at the back. It's very frustrating to work with 2 needles behind your work, especially on such a small little frame hoop. I really need to change this needle. Isn't that too sweet? Where's that ribbon now? Ugh, nada. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Now remember, I've got to go back to the light one. So I'll thread up with her. And I'll just change a finer needle to here. I'm really getting into this, aren't I? Wow, so much time on this little thing. I'm loving it though. How sweet is that? Nice and loose. I'm not pulling this tight at all. Back to this. Go a little bit higher. Back to my silk ribbon. With just the fewest, tiniest of easy stitches, you can just create something so sweet. Actually, dimensionally, this little thing here kind of needed to be bigger. So what I'm just going to do is I'm just going to come up here and do another little one kind of over her. That should work. Make the other little one disappear. There you go. Okay, one more of the pink one. And then I'm going to get my green out. How's it looking, people? Lots wrong happening behind here, but don't worry about that. The back of the work is your business, and what people think of it is theirs. This has been frustrating, time-consuming, but oh so enjoyable. I'll do a colonial knot here. And then I'm just going to travel up to the top quickly. Two wrap Frenchies. And now, before Audia, she's a bit big, isn't she? I'm just going to see if I can pull her a little bit smaller. Yep, okay. Now, I am now going to get some green out quickly and play with the green. She is too big, but anyway. All right, now. So I had the green there. Where did I have the green threaded up with this one? I'm getting excited. I wonder what kind of leaf I should do at the bottom. I really am hoping that I'm in frame. Center of the frame. Just going to put you down here as well. If I was working in a bigger hoop, I would have parked quite a lot of these threads somewhere. Just going to come out over here a little bit. Well, you're not going to steal my little bit of joy today, Crow. Not that you ever do, but The sun is definitely coming out now. And just like the flick of a tail feather, we have got our little wildflower happening there. What to do with these leaves now, peeps? Let me end everything off at the back and then finish off with a flurry. Back of the work's interesting, isn't it? Okay, I hope it doesn't show through. Just want to end her off. Let's take a little bit down here. Oh man, how cute is that? You are bothering me, you up there. Just know your place. What I can do is, where's my little roller? I'll just bully her into submission. Where's the roller that I was using for? There it is. It's definitely gonna rain. There you go. Just stay where I want you to stay. All right. That looks so sweet. You know, I really hope that when I re-watch this video, it hasn't been a disastrous video. Because I have enjoyed it. It's been frustrating. I tried to do something quickly and it didn't work. So I needed to kind of figure out how to do it. Now, she needs kind of leaves, but I don't know what to actually do. So I'm going to just try and do a giant lazy daisy, and then give her a little bit of a extra thing. I don't know if that's going to work. I might just come in from here and go down. Or if she actually even needs leaves. You know, she might not. It's too long to just leave that long stitch there. She will start moving, so I'm going to just kind of couch her down. And because I'm just going to move up over here somewhere. Let me just get some more thread on here. These scissors, really, Jennifer? They need to go. They really need to go. Would that have been a better idea to use the wool? It's just landed up on here. No, I don't think so. I think I'm just going to keep it the same one because it's just a snippet. It's nothing major. But I do need a little bit of denseness over here. All the birds definitely coming out now. My hands actually haven't really behaved very well today, but that's okay. I will reserve my judgment on my leaves, because I am going to be doing a whole lot of different, not a whole lot of different, but I am going to be putting in another little flower in here. And so, with that, lovely people, a fussing and a fiddling, but I'm happy with it. It turned out to be oh so cute. And yeah, thank you so much for your time, and bye for now. Sorry, I forgot to tell you, because you always ask me what threads I was using. I was using the 2mm silk ribbon for the little petals, and also I was using the Chameleon thread. So that's what I was using. The packs are available on my website.